Hello everyone, my name is Michael Alexander with Hayden Outdoors Real Estate in Windsor, Colorado. Standing by the beautiful Greeley No. 2 Canal. Behind us is Windsor Lake. Obviously our topic today is water. I'm going to start with junior versus senior water rights. Colorado used to operate on the riparian system for water rights, which means if you had property on the river, touching the river, you had access to the water in that river. And that could be a river, stream, creek, anything, any supply of water. In the mid-1800s, when the settlers and the miners started moving to Colorado for the gold rush, there was people that didn't get property right on the stream. So they had to find a new system to allocate water. And in 1872, they came up with the doctrine of prior appropriation. And that means just what it says. First in time, first in right. So if I appropriate some water in 1885 and somebody else appropriates water out of that same stream in 1895, I get my water before that person does. Whether I'm upstream, downstream, wherever I am on the stream, I have highest priority to get my water supply fulfilled. To appropriate water back in those days, you had to go through a court process called adjudication. You appeal to the court, passes through the court's process, they give you what's called a decree. That's your decree for this water from there forward. From there, the next step forward would be, say I owned a farm 5 miles downstream. I call for water. The ditch rider comes down the ditch, opens my head gate. I call for one right. One right on this ditch is 1 CFS. He opens my head gate to deliver me 1 CFS of water for that 24-hour period. Another thing to do with junior and senior water rights is called augmentation. A lot of farmers will dig ponds on their farm. They'll flow water into it when there's free river. They have to have a measuring device going in. Of course, they have to account for shrink, which is evaporation. That water soaks down into what's called an alluvial aquifer. Underneath us right now, there's a lake that is slowly moving toward the river. When I pump my well, I'm pulling water out of that underground reservoir and theoretically injuring somebody downstream who would have got that water if in fact it did hit the river. So what we have to do, we have to augment that water, which means we have to replace it. And the law reads time, place, amount, and quality. There's organizations out there who manage augmentation plans. That's the nuts and bolts of adjudication, appropriation, decreed water, junior and senior water rights, a little overview on augmentation. Very interesting, very complex. Hope this was helpful. We will have more about water coming soon. Thanks for watching. You can catch us on Hayden Outdoors YouTube channel. Or if you have questions about water, you can call me or an agent at Hayden Outdoors Real Estate for this tip and many more.